watching alpha males.
Alpha males and other top tier masculine guys.
Toxic masculine men.
What do you mean toxic? They're just very masculine. And anyway, I hate men, so this is gonna be fun for me. I'm already getting mad. So I have seen these TikToks because I found them. She's never seen them. Okay. First TikTok.
Let me say this right here real quick. Man, listen here. If you a beta male or you a guy just with some high ethics and you want to be more and shit like that, man, what the fuck is you doing on my channel? If you looking for a wife and you want content, this channel ain't for that. This for guys who trying to build a fucking rotation. Just because you need to get validation from one fucking woman, you do what you feel best, but don't come over here with that bullshit. I done said that shit over and over. This channel is not for guys who looking for a relationship.
It's bullshit wanting to have a wife and a healthy relationship.
Any guy who wants a relationship is a beta simp.
Yeah, because you know his page is for building a rotation. I'm trying to fuck bitches to sleep, my man. Get out of here with your marriage, healthy relationship bullshit. I don't want that. Women are for nothing but sex, and you're like simping over here.
He's saying that any girl who wants to be, any guy, who wants to be in a relationship wants validation from girls. That's not what a relationship is.
I feel bad for all the women that are with him.
I know it's gonna piss off a lot of people, but I need to say it, okay? Girls do like nice guys.
See, women will say this. Then she'll go date the guy that treats her like garbage. See, the reason why you nice guys finish last is because if you treat her like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan.
No.
I will feel respected and admired. And
I actually think most girls who are treated that way would feel like, wait, what? You are a different being.
When you're a nice guy, it shows that you have no options. Out here pulling out chairs for her, opening doors. It may hurt some of you guys, but this is the truth. Simple.
A lot of guys think that they are a nice guy when they actually aren't. And so they go off saying that, oh, I'm a nice guy and she didn't choose me.
you can't say that you're nice if you always expect to have something in return.
A lot of guys, they get married, their wife is, quote, the boss. They ask for permission. They're worried that they're gonna get in trouble when they get home. That's not the attitude to have. The reason why you're being abused and why you're dealing with this shit is because you're allowing that.
What? What? He thinks that having to talk with your wife is abuse?
If you have the attitude of, you know what, I'm a fucking man, I make my own decisions, I own my life, I don't give a fuck what she thinks, she's upset, she can be upset. When it's someone else has an emotional problem, it's their fucking problem, it's not my problem. I'm not responsible for other people's emotions. They get to feel how they want, but I'm not gonna let them treat me poorly or badly. If you're in my face and you're treating me poorly, I'm just gonna fucking leave. I'm not gonna be in the situation, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with someone who doesn't respect me.
Communicating with her and having arguments and disagreements, he's just gonna leave because she doesn't respect you.
Yeah, that's such a healthy relationship. But that's
Anyway.
crazy. It's a two-way street. You're a couple. You're together. You got married and now you're working together
Yeah, and
to be happy with each other.
like if you are honest and open communication with your partner, they will probably trust you more and let you do things. But if you just leave every time you have a disagreement, they don't even know where you're going. They're gonna get more and more scared in that relationship. I would, at least.
It's not like if we're in a relationship with you, we're saying like, hey, you need to ask us permission for everything you're going to do and everywhere you're going to go. We just want to know. He looks like an age where he would be married at the moment. Wait, is there a ring on the finger?
No.
He's obviously failing.
Yeah, but he's talking about a marriage, not even a relationship.
Exactly.
That's the worry.
As a man, you don't complain, explain, or apologize. Your word is your word. What you said, it doesn't need to be explained to someone. You don't need to justify your actions. You take the action. You accept the consequences of that action. But you don't have to have everyone have buy-in. You don't have to have them understand why you did what you did. A lot of you that are stuck in the nice guy area, it's because of this. It's because it's like, oh, if they could just understand. No apologizing.
You, as a man, you don't complain, explain, or apologize. You just do.
That's horrible. Like, I feel more sorry for the guy than I do for the girl in that case. What's great about a relationship is that you can be very emotional with each
And
other.
vulnerable.
Exactly.
It's an alpha male thing you would understand as your stupid women brain.
I feel
Listen,
it's so stupid though, because everything an alpha male says, it's like you're taking away everything that's the essence of relationship, and all there's left is sex.
Yeah, of course. That's because that's all women are good for. Where have you been? In his situation, if you don't get enough sex, you can't complain about it. So go fuck another bitch. And then you can explain that to your wife, And you cannot apologize either. You're just like, I did that, and you're gonna live with it. And she's just gonna be like, okay, sir. Can we just acknowledge the fact that he's on a stage?
Yeah, he's on a stage.
He is preaching this to other men.
Walking past a group of women.
Part 2. Remember on part 1 when I told y'all, this what you do. I told you to single one of them out. This the one that you single out. If you confident enough, you single out whichever one you want. But if you struggling with confidence that day, this what you do, bro. You single out the ugliest one. When you single her out and say, hey, how you doing? And keep it moving, all her pretty homegirls gonna look at her like, damn, we ain't used to that. So they gonna like you even more because they wondering, damn, he like her more than me? This shit should not be free, bro. Y'all better hit that follow button right now.
Okay, can we just take a moment that he is describing friendship amongst women as really toxic. If you ever been a woman or in a friend group with women and a man comes and talks to one of you, usually it's like, ew. Also, single out the ugly one and talk, because you should be confident enough to talk to an ugly woman. Just because someone isn't your type does not mean that they're ugly.
Hey guys, Mr. Chocolate Sexy here. Today I'm gonna give you 4 signs that
This
you're
guy, I
an
have
alpha
so
male.
many.
A G. Number 1, you don't get emotional. You're not a little sissy. You're not a little baby.
No emotions.
Look, we G's, we take things as they are. If shit happens, we take it. No need to be emotional. No need to cry around. That's for females. We're G's.
Women. First and foremost, women. You say women. You don't say females. You say women. Why? Because it's grammatically incorrect to say females. You can say the female worker, but you don't say the females. No. Women. It's so disrespectful.
Not only is he teaching guys to have a bad relationship, he's also teaching guys to have a bad life altogether. No emotion. You have to just take it. And that's not good for anybody.
Number 2, you can fight. Look, let's say I came around, right? And you with your girlfriend, and I told you, give me all your fucking money or I'll fuck you up, right? And you can't do shit, right? You can't fight. Your girlfriend's gonna leave you and come with me because you're a beta. So alpha up.
Man, listen up. This is life advice. I'm gonna simplify it for you. So he goes up to you and your girlfriend and says, give me all your money. If you're my man, right? I will be there and I will be like, oh my gosh, you can't even fight this guy. I'm just gonna go with him now. Like, I don't even care about you anymore. I don't care that we've been married for 10 years, Steve. I'm gonna go with this random guy who pulled a knife on us to get our money because you can't fight him. Also, okay, one thing that many of these alpha males is that you can't be financially dependent on someone else. I feel like if you need to rob someone, you're very financially dependent on someone else. I wouldn't be with you then, even if you act like an alpha male and can fight. Because, like, if you need to rob me to get money, I'm broke as shit, right? I don't have anything to give you.
So these are 3 signs that you might be a Sigma male.
Okay, for anyone who does not get it, a Sigma male is not an alpha male because it's a triangle. And on the top here, you have the alpha males, which is what you want to be as a man. And then we have the beta males, which is the simps, the people that respect women and tolerate and can have a conversation without expecting sex. And then we have the lower omegas, which don't have confidence to talk to women or whatever. But then we have the Sigma male. You can be an alpha male, but you can also be a Sigma male. That's also tolerable. Because the Sigma male is outside of this pyramid. They're like here. And they are like mysterious. And they're not really an alpha male because they can be quiet. And they don't have to be loud. And they're kind of calm and introverted.
Oh, so like a bad boy in every teen movie.
Exactly, like the emo boy. Yeah.
The delinquent who never talks to anyone and always gets in trouble.
So now we're gonna know if we're Sigma males. Do you think you're a Sigma male? I think I could be a Sigma male.
I'm not a male. Do you want to be a male? I will completely support you.
No. Don't mention that in my presence. Continue.
1, you're quiet. You're the strong, silent, quiet type. You speak when you need to, when you want to, but you don't have to speak at all times. In fact, you're mostly quiet than most people. But trust me, your presence is felt. Number 2, you are a straight up introvert. You like being by yourself. In fact, you want to be by yourself most of the time. It's not because you have social anxiety. It's just that you're so confident and sure of yourself that you're okay with being alone. Some people don't like being alone, but you can. Last one, you get shit done without having to show off to others. You do your shit for you. You get your things done for you. not for others, and you don't care if anybody knows what your mission is or what your purpose is or anything. You're just doing it because you got to do it, because that's who you are.
The only reason why people make alpha male and sigma males right now, you want to be top dog. And they're like, oh wait, all men are not confident and loud. Let's create another one and still invalidate women. So they can be alone and quiet and everything. Because, you know, we need to validate more men that want to treat females. Women. I'm getting these men. Holy women. The women treat these women even more like shit.
I feel like it just sounds like being, like what you said was an omega.
Yeah.
The only difference is that one actually respects women and doesn't have male toxic masculinity run their life.
Top 5 women to avoid at all costs, especially if you guys are trying to level up and become high value. Number 1 is going to be the woman who does not take care of her body, is overweight, is obese, does not work out, isn't eating healthy, etc., etc.
You can be overweight and obese and still be healthy.
Mm-hmm. You can.
You can, because people have different body types.
Exactly, and you can be very skinny and still eat unhealthy as well.
I can understand if you say, because that's usually what I say, I don't want to date someone unhealthy. Mm-hmm. Which means that if you eat unhealthy, because
if you don't want to take care of yourself or take care of your relationships around you, stuff like that.
Exactly. But that does not mean that I will not date someone that's overweight or obese, like you put it.
Woman number 3 is going to be the feminist. No further explanation is needed.
Wait. I like when I can be equal compared to a man. That just should not make me someone you should avoid in dating. Honestly, I feel that if you're not a feminist, you should be avoided.
Number 5 is going to be the woman who has a child or multiple different children. Avoid these women at all costs. Stay woke.
How does your value decrease if you had a kid with another guy before?
Probably they probably think like, oh, she won't give you all your attention. Her number one thing will be her kids instead of you, blah, blah, blah.
Hey guys, Mr. Chocolate Sex here. A follower asked me how to become an alpha male G and how to get respected again. Now guys, listen carefully. There's 2 parts to becoming an alpha male G. The first part is pure confidence. The second part is what are your capabilities as a man. That's why, number 1, the first thing you have to do to become an alpha male G is become confident. And confidence means absence of fear. You cannot be a pussy and go around in the world being afraid to take a shit. Do every day something that scares you. That's how you build confidence in yourself.
Confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is knowing yourself and knowing your limits and being comfortable in yourself.
I think that everyone fears something. Everyone. They have to fear something.
Yeah, otherwise you're a psychopath.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I think the bigger thing is that, like, if you can overcome your fears, that's impressive. But you don't have to either. The message itself that you should be confident is a good message. Yeah. Be confident in yourself. Love yourself. Love your body. Love who you are. Be confident, you know? But what he described as confident, don't do that, because that's just stupid.
Hey G's, it's Mr. Chocolate Sex here. Today I'm gonna let you know, should you ever tell a woman, I love you? Sorry guys, but whoever asked me that question is most likely a beta male. Why would you ever tell a girl, I love you? Especially if she didn't say it first. Now, there is a difference though. If she says it first and tells you, I love you, she might put you under pressure. You don't know what to do. Let me tell you what to do. You simply say, I know. I know is the best answer you can give because it's not going to make it seem like a beta male and she won't know if you're serious or not. So, win-win.
And she won't know if you're serious or not. So he knows it. He knows that he goes into relationships being a liar and manipulating them to think that, yes, we definitely want to be here with you in this relationship. We are not just using you for sex.
What is it truly like to be a man in today's society? What are the difficulties?
Let's see. You can't be sexual at all to women anymore, else you might get canceled.
Who are you trying to be sexual towards?
Exactly.
Because if you are trying to be sexual towards a woman and you think you might be canceled for it, then it's rightfully so.
Yeah.
The only woman that you are allowed to be sexual with is someone that you are in a relationship with or someone who has given you the consent to be sexual with.
Might add that your partner, if you have, you need to consent then as well.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you get canceled for being sexual towards someone, it is for a reason.
Everyone believes women when they make false rape allegations. And even if they're proven to be not true, your reputation is still damaged for life.
First of all, false rape allegations and sexual assaults are so rare, and even if you're proven guilty, the sentence is so low, and also men got your back. You will get back into society, no doubt. Like, it's probably worse for the women who got raped.
Nobody has our backs, not even our brothers. Men destroy men in the name of women because they white knight.
Men have each other's backs so much. You can be like, I raped someone, and their brothers would be like, oh man, that's kind of rough, you shouldn't have done that. Anyway, do you want to get a beer on Friday?
We're completely disposable in today's society, and nobody cares.
Women are the ones that are being disposed. Like, we have looked at so many alpha male TikToks. The way they talk about women is just terrible.
They talk about women as if women have no value, and that they can just move from next one to the next one to the next one.
Hey guys, Mr. Chocolate Sex here. A follower wants to know how to break the touch barrier. Because the most simple and easy way to make them uncomfortable with your touch on the first date is when you meet her, you see her, right? Just going for a hug. That's gonna get her comfortable with your touch and make sure you smell good. So apart from that, I don't touch females when I'm out with them on a date, okay? There's no use for it. I'm not gonna bang her on the fucking table at the restaurant.
I'm not gonna touch her. Why do I need to touch her? I'm not gonna have sex with her. What if he just like accidentally brushes up against a woman? He's just like, oh no, now we have to bang.
But she's like, but we're in a Target. It doesn't matter, honey.
We touched.
She's like, do you want something to drink? And he's just like, yeah. And you're like, my husband is sitting right there and I'm 89 years old, honey. What I really don't like about this guy is that he can give good advice and then just completely butcher it. Like, he was just like, how do you break touch barrier? What you do is when you meet her, just give her a hug. That's good. And then he just like destroys the entire thing. Stop.
Are we about to get murdered?
Yes, we are.